What's going on? Come on, my bad. What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And I'm gonna give a different perspective on this Deontay Wilder thing. People trying to push this narrative that Wilder is pretty much riding shotgun when it comes to the heavyweight division, and I don't think that's true at all. All right, he got the team. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, but let's talk about it, man. And how pretty much this all for all this Wilder situation. The reason that Wilder is under Anthony Joshua, and the reason he can't get the Fury fight and all that shit. The reason Wilder's in the position he's in is because of Wilder's team. You know what I'm saying? That's why Wilder is in a messed up position. Before we start, don't forget, check us out on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Um, got a Facebook group. Also, you can reach out to the email or DM me on social media if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Don't forget to check out the sponsor, the Hellblaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing get you 18% off all their all natural products, man. From soaps, lotions, bath bombs, some for everybody in the house, women, kids, and the man in the house. Website and promo code to the Hellblaze are in the description. And like I said before, man, and don't forget to check out the Patreon, man. Real cheap prices, $2 for hardcore boxing fans. Check it out. Get some good raw and uncut, uncensored content over there as well. I'm still working on the podcast thing, uploading some of the stuff on the podcast. But hey, man, we here. Um, but yeah, it's all Deontay Wilder position he in, and I've done a video on this before. And all these, like I said before, everybody is a fanboy. A lot of people. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of channels are fanboys, and they can't look at things with clarity. Came to win, salute. You gotta look at shit with clarity, man. Deontay Wilder is not in a position of power. You know what I'm saying? You could say, we can say it to our blue in the face. Wilder worth 50, 200, $100 million. Wilder don't have no respect in these streets amongst the fans. I was looking at a poll that somebody put on Twitter. Adam, a dude from Saturday Box, whatever his name, Adam Shanowski, whatever his name is, and he put a poll up, and they said who will lose first, Deontay Wilder. Every poll that get put up, and you can say it's the UK fans, I don't know what it is, who it is, but every poll is just so much dislike for Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dislike for Deontay Wilder, and a lot of it is unwarranted. Obviously, with Anthony Joshua being exposed, and everybody exposed Anthony Joshua knowing he a coward, people still tend to flock towards Anthony Joshua. And that just don't go for people in the UK, people in the States. People in the States still prefer Anthony Joshua. They still prefer Tyson Fury. People saying, well, Wilder already lost to Tyson Fury. He already lost. At the end of the day, it was a draw. You know what I'm saying? It was a draw. So I ain't tripping about this whole situation, but it is what it is, man. I have never seen a boxer that inflicts so much hatred into boxing. I've never seen nobody inflict so much hatred into a sport. LeBron James ain't as hated as him. Ali wasn't as hated as he was because Ali people got behind him. 100% black people was behind Ali. It's a ton of black people who don't like Deontay Wilder, and I legitimately don't understand why. I don't. I don't understand why people don't like Deontay Wilder. He ain't did shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? And after all the coward shit that Anthony Joshua did, he still is the preferred fighter across the board by a lot of people. But like I said before, at the end of the day, this shit is all Deontay Wilder team fault. You employ your team to go out there and give you the best opportunity to make the most money and put you in a position to pretty much be the top dog. And they didn't put Deontay Wilder in the position to be the top dog. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you half the story. They only speak good about Al Haymon. I'm the type of dude that's gonna tell you everything. Good, the bad, the ugly, and the fantastic, and the wonderful, and everything that go with it. At the end of the day, they that $50 million behind Deontay Wilder, that was $50 million or 50,000 days too late. It was 50 months too late. How about we just say that as exaggeration? They should have put that money up for Charles Martin. You know what I'm saying? They should have put some money up and gave it to Charles Martin and made Charles Martin versus Deontay Wilder. Then Deontay Wilder is a unified champion. He the WBC and IBF champion. You see how when you roll with somebody, they go to the highest bidder like Al Haymon, and who don't do what's best for the fighter all the time. Al Haymon don't do what's best for Negro fighters. He don't. He don't do what's best for color folk fighters. Because if he did what's best for color folk fighters, Sean Porter and Keith Thurman would have been got in the ring with Errol Spence. If he did what's best for color folk fighters, Gary Russell would have got Leo Santa Cruz. If he did what's best for color folks fighter, he would have overpaid Jerry Hurd to take the Jamel Charlo fight. Y'all catch my drift? If he did what's best for all these situations, he would have made sure Marcus Brown got Adonis Stevenson first. If he did what's best for these two, he'd have made sure Deontay Wilder got Charles Martin. CB Sports TV salute. If he did what's best, he didn't do what's best for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is a black fighter. They not paying niggas no money. Eddie Hearn offered him a 2-fight deal. Bob Arum offered him a bullshit deal. So you gonna that's what I don't understand about the Top Rank offer. You gonna go over the Top Rank to fight a nigga that don't got no belt? How dumb do that sound? How stupid do that sound? Who gonna go over to a network and sign a deal with a network to chase the dude with no belt? That shit's stupid. New Fat Boy Fitness, what's going on? That's the dumbest shit you ever heard before. You chasing a nigga with a lineal belt. The lineal shit don't exist. The lineal don't exist. Yes, the ring belt created a lineal belt, but that shit ain't. Don't nobody observe that belt as a real belt. Don't nobody observe the lineal belt as no real fucking belt because Golden Boy owned a ring belt. So how can a boxing entity that's a promoter in boxing be objective when it comes to the belt then? So that's why it's not even counting. So that lineal shit is a sham. At the end of the day, you can be mad at Anthony Joshua. You can be mad at Eddie Hearn. You can be mad at Tyson Fury. Nigga, like, at the end of the day, the fight is Wilder Joshua anyway. But it's Al Haymon, Shelly Finkle, Lou DiBella fought. Afro Player, what's going on? Will Stroker, what's going on? Y'all can be mad at Fury for being a duck. I agree. It's they fought. They should have put that fucking $50 million up. It wouldn't even took $50 million. It'd have took 5% of that. And gave to Charles Martin to fight Deontay Wilder. Why did Charles Martin go across the pond and sell himself to Eddie Hearn? Al Haymon brokered that deal. Al Haymon is just as dumb as the Native Americans. And there's no offense to the Native Americans. Maybe I can use naive. I don't give a shit. He's just as stupid as them. Showed the fucking pilgrims how to plant, how to grow their own crops, how to survive, how to wash their ass and not kill each other. They showed them how to colonize. Al Haymon showed Eddie Hearn what America was about. He let McDowell come over here and get a belt with Kamada. He let Kell Brook come over here and get a belt versus Sean Porter. He made the same mistake with Frank Warren. Showed all this motherfucking Ohio hospitality to these fucking pilgrims. Oh, I'd give you Charles Martin when you could have delivered Charles Martin to Deontay Wilder. We're not even having a conversation about that. It's no conversation. He'd have been unified. He'd have been a unified title holder. And watch how bad they would have talked about Charles Martin. Oh, he was a bum. That don't care. At the end of the day, he would have had 2 belts. And then cowards would have had an opportunity. Cowards would have had an excuse. Oh, I'm gonna fight AJ. Because AJ got the AJ got the WBO. No, what the fuck belt? AJ wouldn't have had shit. AJ wouldn't have had shit. They would have had to pay Ortiz to step aside. He would have fought Vladimir Klitschko for the belt. That he would have just had the Super WBA belt. But I'm telling you, Joseph Parker would have ran that belt right over to Anthony Joshua regardless. Joseph Parker, another sucker nigga, man. Now he talking about I want to fight Tyson Fury, and we see Fury as the best heavyweight in the world. Shut the front door. Shut the front door with that BS about Fury. Joseph Parker, when he seen Arthur Spilkins shaking on the canvas and dead until his wife called his name, Joseph Parker didn't want no parts of Deontay Wilder. They'd go around here and tell you, I want to fight him. That's cold word. When a motherfucker want to go fight somebody and don't want to fight somebody else, that's cold word today. That's the real boogeyman. Fuck up out of here, man. You blame Al Haymon. Everybody got a great opinion about fucking Al Haymon. Al Haymon is just as shitty as everybody else. He don't do what's good for the black folks. He didn't do what's good for Deontay Wilder because they didn't believe in Deontay Wilder. So we got $7 million. You telling me Al Haymon couldn't find $7 million for Charles Martin to make versus Deontay Wilder? Wilder need to reevaluate his team. Now it's hard for Deontay Wilder to take a back step and go get a deal with Eddie Hearn and let Eddie Hearn milk him after he said he milking another brother, Anthony Joshua. That's a lot of pride going out the window. But he only offering Wilder a 2-fight deal. Why the fuck would I step over there for anything less than $60 million or $50 million? Why would I step to the zone for anything less than monstrous money? When you going around giving Triple G $30 million, I'm better than Triple G. My resume better than Triple G. Fuck what they talking about. They trying to boost his ass up. He get a two fight deal for almost $50 million, and whatever he get in the third fight because of what? What did Triple G do? Triple G first pay-per-view did both his pay-per-views with Labor Lemieux and Danny Jacobs did sub 200,000 pay-per-views. Deontay Wilder almost did what both his pay-per-views did. If he did better than both his pay-per-views. Like one of the pay-per-views did like 180, 190, they say they did. And then the other one did like 120. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, Deontay Wilder already did more pay-per-views than Triple G and 2 pay-per-view fights against 1. Fuck up out of here, man. They trying to change the narrative to make it seem like these white fighters is what's popping. But white America don't give a fuck about them white fighters because them motherfuckers can't talk English. As soon as they come out with as soon as they come with that fucking Russian, Ukrainian, whatever the fuck they is accent, white people like, no, he ain't white. He ain't Bubba. He ain't white. He ain't from Mississippi. He ain't give a fuck about that, man. OG Swag said, good point. If Charles Martin had fought Wilder would have 2 belts. Yeah, we wouldn't have this conversation. Boxing Killers TV said, what is lineal is bullshit. James DeGill was the IBF lineal champion, never lost a belt in the ring. Big Coach, I never met an OG who never did shit wrong. Easy E. You right. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, look, man, when you in the street, how many times you think a dope dealer get an opportunity to make the same mistake twice? Al Haymon made the same mistake more than twice. He trusted Eddie Hearn, and then he trusted Frank Warren. Out here in these streets, OG can't make the same mistake once. Most of the time, you make the same mistake twice, you deserve to get your head peeled back, or you deserve to be in jail. You deserve to be in jail. What's up, DOG215? Y'all, what's going on? Y'all today. Hope I said your name now. Renardo Tool, what's going on? CB Sports TV say Parker was at Gerald Washington fight. And whatever fight that nigga was at, when he seen that motherfucker get stretched, they didn't want no more of that shit, man. Gerald Washington fight, I stand corrected. He got stretched too. If Wilder had knocked out Fury, he wouldn't be in this situation. You right, OG Swag. He wouldn't be in this situation. And I said that. And people got mad at the video I did saying that. But if you go all the way back to the beginning, had he got the IBF from Charles Martin, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about that shit. But they don't say shit like that about Al Haymon. Boxing Killer TV, Haymon made Quillen drop his belt and Andy Lee ice Korbai for the belt, and that's crazy. And then Peter Quillen took years off and came back lethargic, and then he had a draw with Andy Lee. He never got that for him back again. Al Haymon paid him to drop the belt. You can't tell me that ain't no sissy move. You know what I'm saying? Peter Quillen used to be hungry when he was at the Wild Card Gym training with Freddie Roach. EB Scraps, JC, what's going on? Wilder need better promo. Spencer Garcia all over the market right now with the Cowboys backing them, seen at football games. It ain't even about the promo right now for Deontay Wilder. It's about he need to look at his team and reevaluate. He need to look at his team and reevaluate the motherfuckers he got behind them. I don't give a fuck how good Al Haymon is. I don't give a fuck if Al Haymon got them little chocolates your grandma used to have on the dining room table when you come in, and she's so sweet, nice, and she kick you home cooked meals from scratch. I don't give a fuck how nice that motherfucker is. Asante, what's going on? Cleveland in the house. Fred Jackson, what's going on, my brother? It's about, can you promote yourself? One at the end of the day, his team. We don't even talk about promotion for Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to talk about promotion. Cowboy fans, Randy Gregory suspended again. How y'all like that shit? Mark Blake, salute. Sweet Spine Sports TV, salute. Y'all subscribe to him. D Brown, Chicago in the house, salute. Afro Player, what's going on? Heart and Soul Production, what's going on, my brother? John D. Barber, what's going on? Fred Jackson, like sometimes the best player don't get looked at. This like in baseball, Mike Trout, the better player, but all you hear is about Bryce Harper Cousins promotions. It's true. Low key, whites don't do too much care for Russians. We did have a Cold War with the asses and rushes are the rivals exactly. The Falcons owner trying to get behind Wilder the same way. The Falcons owner trying to get behind Wilder the same way Jerry is behind EJ. Arthur Blank got a better background than Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones ain't shit but an old slave master. And Errol Spence, he compromising himself for the money. They don't talk about that. Had that been Terrence Crawford, that let an old racist white man that own a chain of racist Papa Johns, and really I wish Kaepernick. The one thing about Kaepernick's situation that I wish Kaepernick had followed through with that shit, even though it wouldn't amount to nothing. And I'm not gonna get into it why it wouldn't amount to nothing because he got a whole bunch of raccoons surrounded him and they would have just signed another bullshit CBA deal. But if he had came out, it would have really made Jerry Jones look racist, bro. Kaepernick could have fought and took that bitch and got $500 million, bro. Real talk. Because all them racist emails and text messages they were sending, all that would have got out. Jerry Jones would have been obliterated. He would have passed away. He'd have did Joe Paterno. It would have been so much stress he would have died. Robert, a lot of them dudes, man. A lot of them dudes, man. But at the end of the day, you don't hear them calling. These motherfuckers throw the coon word around so much. You don't hear nothing about Errol Spence. I mean, even Fred. I like Fred from Barbershop Conversation. That's my homie and shit. He was saying, "Oh, CJ, how do you still watch the NFL?" At the end of the day, ain't your black ass about to go down there and spend money with Jerry Jones? Because you do know that's Jerry Jones Stadium. So at the end of the day, when you step up in the sanctuary of Jerry Jones, just know just a small part of you a little fucking coon too. So I don't want to hear that shit. When you step up in all these Walmart and some of these other establishments that racist, man, that's why I said it's a real slippery fucking fickle slope when you talk about supporting racists and not supporting racists, because a lot of y'all black asses gonna be right down there, sitting right by that damn star and going in that man's stadium to go see Errol Spence. Why ain't nobody questioning the integrity of Errol Spence? We question the integrity of Terrence Crawford. People question the integrity of Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua getting milked by Eddie Hearn. Why don't people question the integrity of Errol Spence? And is he gonna compromise himself for money to run with a known bigot and Jerry Jones? You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit right there. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that though. G Lex, what's going on? Gerard Cash said people being asking for Wilder here in Atlanta for a while. Haymon standing in the way. I'm telling you, man, the motherfuckers you think on your team really ain't on your team. Now I really like to know how black Al Haymon is, bro. And like I said before, every brother ain't a brother. And I ain't talking about how black his skin color is. Because people say the brother don't talk, you right, but I could tell by his actions that he ain't totally pro-black, bro. PBC get a bad moniker for that. Herb Wilder Brazil at the Barclays. They don't get nobody excited, man. Ronnie Neeson said Wilder never was in soccer. And CJ, why do us Wilder fans completely disregard that AJ got 3 belts and 8 more million followers than Wilder? Probably because Wilder bring that. If without that $50 million bagging, and Al Haymon flexing his money, then it wouldn't be a conversation. Wilder, across the board, had to submit to Anthony Joshua. That's just what it would be. But when that $50 million offer came up and they really showed proof of funds and they had the money to make the fight happen, and Wilder is in the country, that's the A side of boxing, then that's why. But other than that, I was the first person saying that Wilder should compromise and take even when he said 12 million, he should compromise and take the 12 million if he feel like he's gonna beat Anthony Joshua. If you feel like you're gonna win, okay, of course you might not get the money on the front end, but you'll get the money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because once you beat him, you're gonna beat him twice. Once you beat him, the world is yours. Everybody gotta come see you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Charles Martin shit started the whole situation. They don't lie. I be hating a lot of channels, man. Motherfuckers don't be telling everybody the whole truth. They talk shit about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn do the same thing. He don't tell you the whole truth. Torrin Blade said Wilder needs to learn how to box and lose that fabulous looking. Well, I mean, like I said, people talk about his boxing. Anthony Joshua can't box. Anthony Joshua can't box. What do motherfuckers think Anthony Joshua can? I know y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing, a lot of y'all. But look at Anthony Joshua. What does he do well? Nothing. His jab is not better than Wilder's. He's not quicker than Wilder. He don't punch harder than Wilder. He's not faster than Wilder. He don't have a skill set. The only thing Anthony Joshua can do is throw an uppercut. He's not a body snatcher. He's not great on the inside. He's not a good pocket fighter. He's not a rangy fighter that can box on the outside and use his lateral movement. Just as y'all say Deontay Wilder ain't got no skills, neither do Anthony Joshua got no skills. Joshua ain't got no skill. So stop saying that bum ass shit. Like, oh, Wilder ain't got no skill, but Joshua do. Joshua ain't no mother. He ain't even a David Tua. Fuck up out of here. That nigga ain't got no boxing skills. Fuck do Anthony Joshua do good but throw an uppercut? Left hook, garbage as fuck. Jab, garbage as fuck. Come on, man. Fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up out of here. Niggas be killing me with that shit. Oh, Anthony Wilder need to learn. Joshua don't know how to fucking box. Fuck up out of here. You tell me who Joshua fought that'll beat Deontay Wilder. No, nobody. Wilder stopped Khan. Wilder stopped all Vladimir Klitschko. Wilder stopped all the motherfuckers. Man, Joshua now he gonna beat Luis Ortiz. He not gonna beat Luis Ortiz. Fuck up out of here, man. He gonna follow Luis Ortiz and took the whole pot home and said, okay, I'm gonna call you on your bluff. I'm gonna fight you. You ain't gonna get nothing. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna give you opportunity. You gonna fight for free. Fuck up out of here. Niggas trying to push that narrative like AJ can box. Fuck up out of here. That motherfucker can't fight. If he could, he'd be fighting better competition. Samuel, what's going on? Zulu Morton, what's going on? They would have killed Cap. Hey, shit, it'd have been worth dying, bro. That motherfucker would have exposed Tony Boy already know they racist and shit like that. Jerry Jones getting shouted out for Garcia Spence fight. His name was getting dropped at the presser. Like I said, I wouldn't want to be synonymous with no slave master like that, but that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so quick to throw away that four-letter C word to end with an N coon. Everybody's so quick to throw around coon around any other. Has it been Mayweather sitting there, you laughing, grinning with Jerry Jones? You motherfuckers be killing that nigga, man. For real. You'll be. And Errol Spence got away. He came on live on that boxing talk show and told y'all niggas, oh, I don't fight Terrence Crawford. After he just came on the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter say, Bob Arum won't give him to me. Bob Arum won't give him to me. You know, then that motherfucker come out there and say, no, I ain't trying to fight him right now. I want to go get the easy belt versus Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? After all that woofing and pup blowing the little piggy house down, that motherfucker don't want to eat the little piggies because one of the piggies Terrence Crawford. Like I said, these motherfuckers, they very, very fickle about who they want to support, who they want to talk shit about. At the end of the day, keep it real about Al Haymon. Al Haymon is not a pro-black PBC. Haymon Boxing is not a pro-black entity. It's a pro-green entity. It's a pro-green entity. Just like they say, Mike Sign say, and the rest of these dudes say, all Mayweather see is green, the apple don't fall far from the tree. The apple don't fall far from the tree. And I mean that. Because usually dudes that rub shoulders together, they think the same way. Al Haymon showing you by his actions, all he think about is green. You know what I'm saying? Had this been Salvador Martinez and it been Julio Rodriguez, man, that motherfucker would have made that fight happen. He'd have made that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Why this motherfucker come up with $50, $20 million for Triple G to do a tune-up, but he could come up with the money for Sean Porter and Errol Spence to keep Thurman to fight? Come on, man. Y'all keep your eyes open, man. Y'all got Darcy, what's going on? DJ 7, what's going on? Y'all got to keep your eyes open, man. Everybody going to tell you one half of the story, not to make the other look half, man. I don't care. I call it down the middle. Motherfuckers going to hate me. Motherfuckers going to hate you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you bad in somebody's story, you always the villain. No matter, you can live a perfect lifestyle. You can take a loaf of Sara Lee bread and turn that motherfucker into a feast for the world to eat. But it's gonna be somebody around here that's gonna hate you. Oh, I mean, that pure turkey he gave me, man, it was a little bit dry. Why he gave me the dry piece of the turkey? You know what I'm saying? And Sister Agnes got the juicy piece. You know, it's always gonna be somebody. You ain't gonna be able to make everybody happy. I hate channels that try to tiptoe the line. Man, fuck them. I'm gonna talk my shit. If I got 5 people on here, 105 people, I'd rather just be myself and be talking to 5 niggas than compromise myself and be talking about the same shit every day and cooning and lying and just catering to a motherfucker. Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. You know, out here lying and shit and telling niggas, man, fuck all that. I'd rather just be myself and keep it 100. Everybody ain't 100 on here, man. At the end of the day, look at Deontay Wilder's team. It's his fault. It's his fault for employing them suckers, man. Them suckers, hey, man, I'm going to keep it real right here. Al Haymon believed more in fucking Seth Mitchell than he believed in Deontay Wilder. Real talk. Al Haymon believed more in Seth Mitchell than Deontay Wilder. Because Seth Mitchell was getting pushed way harder than Deontay Wilder. When Seth Mitchell was getting pushed on HBO, you ain't hear nothing about him fighting Deontay Wilder or nothing. They could have fed Seth Mitchell to Deontay Wilder. Why they didn't feed him to Deontay Wilder? Why did Chris Arreola get to have the sacrificial lamb, and then he end up challenging Bermane Stiverne for the title? Come on, you gotta ask yourself all these questions, man. Now, if Wilder say I came out there and I turned down the fight, all right, so be it. Salute. All right. Shelly Finkle and Wilder. Shelly Finkle, Al Haymon, and Lou DiBella ain't doing shit but gang banging on Wilder ass. Somebody got the fucking mouth and the other one got the tutor. They ain't doing shit but gang banging his ass. He's a stupid motherfucker too, man. Oh, we got this old country Bama boy. Oh yeah, we gonna get his ass. I wouldn't be surprised. If Al Haymon has some type of stock, or he would prefer Anthony Joshua, because if you look at the whole situation, Steve Messinoza was fighting tooth and nail to get Anthony Joshua to fight on Showtime. They was putting up money for him to have a deal. Remember Joshua, hold on, man. I just stumbled upon some shit, man. I'm gonna read a few more comments in a minute. I just stumbled upon some shit too, man. Just sitting here having a conversation with nobody else on with me. Joshua had a deal with Showtime before Deontay Wilder had a deal with Showtime. Ain't that fucked up? Joshua had a deal with Showtime. Before Deontay Wilder had a deal with Showtime, and they still not willing to give Deontay Wilder another wheel. Fuck up out of here. The $50 million was from Al Haymon investors, man. These motherfuckers, I ain't even gonna talk to motherfuckers who don't know shit about shit. Kurt Sugar, what's going on? Deontay Wilder got 40 knockouts. I don't want to hear about his boxing skills. Like I said before, man, Anthony Joshua can't fucking fight. Golden 79, Kurt Sugar. I'm not even gonna entertain MC stroking. I don't even know this nigga name, man. I'm not even gonna entertain. You lucky you still here, cause you talking some real bullshit. Nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man. If you don't know how investments work and money work, well, eat a dick. Eat a dick and read a book. John Black, Johnny Slew, my brother. Brunoculus, what's going on? Brunoculus, you've been here a while. Let me bless you. Wilder has avoided all the big fights, and that he ain't avoid shit. Get the fuck up out of here. You talking about avoiding big fights? Who the fuck paid Luis Ortiz to step aside and fight Vladimir Klitschko? Fight Anthony Joshua. Vladimir Klitschko paid Luis Ortiz to step aside. And then Anthony Joshua ran off on the plug. You talking about, I dropped this WBA title before I fight Anthony Joshua, before I fight Luis Ortiz. Fuck up out of here. What big fights Anthony Joshua been in? What big fights? Klitschko? The same Klitschko that paid and Anthony Joshua paid Luis Ortiz to step aside? Pussies? Who else we talking about? Joseph Parker, sorry ass? He couldn't stop Joseph Parker, bro. He couldn't stop Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder would have iced Joseph Parker. Carlos Takam, he couldn't stop Carlos Takam. He'd have stopped Carlos Takam. So what big fight AJ been in? Big Baby Miller? Luis Ortiz was on the same team as Anthony Joshua and still didn't get the fight. He was on Matchroom. Fuck up out of here. Anthony Joshua ain't had a hard fight in his life. Only reason he fought Vladimir Klitschko because he was coming off of an 18-month layoff. 18 months? Talk about handicap, nigga. That motherfucker pulled up in the fucking arena with a handicap sticker around his neck. Anthony Joshua was a pussy. Fuck up out of here. That motherfucker don't got no head movement, no speed, no fluidity. All he do was got big ass muscles and that's it. Because he didn't even look impressive versus Joseph Parker. Imagine if he was in there with Luis Ortiz, bro. And then Joseph Parker, he got stopped. You ain't got no money, MC Strokovate. Whatever your name is, you ain't got no money. Stop trying to go in your mama's purse. You ain't got no money. All these niggas talk shit, and you ain't got no money. Motherfucker don't even know how to open a bank account. Shit. Fuck up out of here. Bobby Smitty said, I gave Mayweather the benefit of the doubt with the Gucci piece, but he was dripped on his birthday. He should have knew. Man, I'm like worried about Mayweather, man. Fuck Mayweather. Ortiz a stretch, AJ. Man, ain't no man. Ain't gonna even fight the niggas. Who we bet money on a fight that ain't gonna never happen? You know what I'm saying? What we betting on a fight that ain't gonna never happen though? We talk about a fight that ain't gonna never happen. Ronald Finkle, what's going on? JC, what's going on? Big Show, what's going on? Lamont, what's going on? Sean, what's going on? Will, what's going on? Facts only, what's going on? All right, I can't read all them comments. I'm way behind now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of here, man. You get the fuck up out of here. You ain't got no money. You got money. You ain't even sitting here listening to me right now. Go sit with your mom in the church parking lot. Let the pastor milk her ass and probably milk you afterwards. All these coon ass motherfucking Nigerians, like, get off my page. Y'all some of the most raccoonest people out there, bro. Oh, y'all believe in skin bleaching, and you trying to tell me, what's black and what's right. Shut up. Stop bleaching y'all skin and trying to look like the white man. All these Nigerians coming in here. Y'all the biggest coons in the continent, the raccoons in the continent of Africa. Get up out of here. Don't tell me how to run my page. Y'all bleaching y'all skin, trying to look like Sammy Sosa and Michael Jackson. Fuck up out of here. Like I said before, man, I'm all thrown off. Deontay Wilder need to look at Shelly Finkle and Anthony and Al Haymon, man. I'll be reevaluating my team. I really would. And if you missed out, yeah, if Deontay Wilder would have got fed Charles Martin, we wouldn't be having no conversation. We'd be talking 50-50, and it would be no more whereas for AJ to run. You know what I'm saying? Because if Deontay Wilder had the IBF and the WBC belt, Joseph Parker still would have tried to find a way to go run that belt over to Anthony Joshua. I'm telling you. I'm saying Anthony Joshua probably would have been in a position to get the WBO belt versus Andy Ruiz or Joseph Parker. So we'd have got that fight way before. So I'm going to go ahead and predict Anthony Joshua would have got the WBO title. Then the WBA title, it would have been whoever got that. And maybe Joseph Parker would have squeezed in and got the WBA title. You know what I'm saying? So, either way, Deontay Wilder, they could have hustled up and got $3 million, got the 3 belts. We talking about Eddie Hearn not having no real money. If Al Haymon got all this money floating around, why didn't he orchestrate for Deontay Wilder to get at least two belts? Why do you orchestrate Deontay Wilder to at least get 3 belts? He could have got Charles Martin. Charles Martin was a premier boxing champion fighter. Charles Martin was with PBC. He was with PBC. So why do he got the IBF? He got 2 titles before AJ even got 1. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua would have picked up 1, and possibly Joseph Parker would have probably picked up 1. So really, really, they got to go see Anthony Joshua. They can unify with each other. See Deontay Wilder. But at the end of the day, why didn't Al Haymon invest in Deontay Wilder? I'm telling y'all, they believed in Chris Arreola. They believed in Seth Mitchell more than Deontay Wilder. They didn't believe in Deontay Wilder. His own team didn't believe in him. His own team didn't believe in him. So we can sit here and go back and forth, about the whole situation. At the end of the day, it's all on Deontay Wilder and who he employed. Lou DeBella ain't done shit for him. Al Haymon ain't done shit for him. Shelly Finkle ain't done shit for him. You employ all these fucking men in your life or on your business side, and they ain't doing shit for you. Yeah, your money might look good, but they didn't really want to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to invest in your business or your in what you was doing. Because how they gonna take Charles Martin and send him overseas, and they could have just fronted him to $7 million. Al Haymon throw money away every day, B. Al Haymon throw money away every day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all, man, Al Haymon ain't no pro-black guy. All these people get mad at Haymon because he a black guy pulling the strings, but Al Haymon ain't no pro-black dude, man. He not. Look at all his fighters that's suffering. Jamal Charlo suffering. Gary Russell suffering. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder suffering. You know what I'm saying? You can keep going down the line of people that's suffering with Premier Box champions, and all of them black. Look at Leo Santa Cruz. He eating like a fat rat. He eating like a fucking fat rat. You know what I'm saying? Not Donna Stevenson, but He gonna make sure David Benavidez eat like a fat rat. You know what I'm saying? But all the fights that black people want to see, that motherfucker ain't making them happen. He ain't. He ain't fight. He ain't forced Mikey to fight Robbie Jr. when this should have happened. You know what I'm saying? And watch if Mikey Garcia beat Errol Spence, that motherfucker gonna get pushed like no other fighter you've seen before. And that's how Mayweather think too. Mayweather and Al Haymon think just the same. You could tell. They train of thought is the same. They always gonna make sure the Mexicans eat first at the table in boxing. That go for whoever. So anybody like white Mexican that hate Al Haymon, you hating the wrong dude because he ain't sacrificed none of his foreign fighters, none of them. He made sure Lippiets got back on his feet and got a good fight. You know what I'm saying? He made sure Leo Santa Cruz got back on his feet and gave him extra money to fight Carl Frampton. You know, he makes sure them fighters eat, man. And you think about it, you know, why did he sew up Regis Prograis then? You know, why did he sew up Regis Prograis? Why? Why did he sew up Regis Prograis? You know, that's what you gotta ask yourself, man. Look at Andrew Tabiti, another one of his black fighters that's just dying. Even though he in a tournament, but before he got in that tournament, he was just dying out here. Yeah, I seen that Mark stat. He was just dying. Al Haymon is about, yup, exactly, Al Chinito. He said, yeah, man, all them dudes is about money. They about money. They don't care about them black fighters, man. And like I said before, Deontay Wilder not in the shotgun seat because if he was, Deontay Wilder gonna be working on a big ass deal then. But ain't nobody investing in Deontay Wilder like that because ain't nobody investing into black fighters like that. The best black fighter guaranteed deal is with Terrence Crawford. And whatever he made, and Danny Jacobs got a 3-fight deal worth $23 million. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. You tell me who they really moving like that. They not. And it's Wilder fault. It's Wilder fault. Because you gotta evaluate your team just like everything in your life. You evaluate your kids, you evaluate your wife or your fiance, you evaluate your house, you evaluate everything you got, you evaluate your bank account. Why not have an annual evaluation for Shelly Finkle and Al Haymon? Why not have an evaluation for them? Hold on real quick. My bad, y'all. He said, Al Haymon protect his major investment like Broner, Santa Cruz, Earl, and Mikey. I don't think you could say he protecting Earl. I would agree with that. You know, he makes sure Broner eat because they both from Ohio. Wilder's 34. He got 3 years left tops. That makes as much as you can. He might not have 3 years left. You might not have 3 years left. 34 is getting up there, man. He in the heavyweight division too. When you look at it, should the Wilder sign with the zone? If the bag is right, I wouldn't sign through the zone through Eddie Hearn, but yeah, he should go. But they ain't gonna pay him no money. They're not gonna give him a deal like Triple G or Canelo got. Nowhere near what Triple G got. He gonna get a deal closer to Danny Jacobs and Demetrius Andrade and Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? They're not going out their way and putting money behind them, man. Now you just gonna sit there on Premier Boxing Champions and rock. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna rock wherever you go. Because Andrade ain't getting it back. Andrade and Charlo's making the same amount of money, bro. They're making the same amount of money. And it's Wilder fault, man. He sat there for so long. Shaka Kanhulu, I'm sorry. He signed from Tuscaloosa, been following Deontay Washington Olympics. You are right. Nobody believed in him until recently. He did this shit on his own, mostly. No help. Deontay is the field hand to them. Exactly, bro. He need to sit there and for real and reevaluate. Shout out to Alabama. He needs to sit there and reevaluate a lot of the shit he got going on because it's over with for him. He in the fourth quarter. He in the championship rounds. He in the championship rounds, Will. It's over with. He in the twilight. You know what I'm saying? He in the home stretch right now. And for him right now, man, it benefit Anthony. Everything is in Anthony Joshua's favor. Everybody is in Anthony Joshua. Everything, the age, you know what I'm saying? All that shit in his favor, man. Deontay Wilder needs to focus on 51-0 with 49 knockouts and just call it a day, man. Change your goals because at the end of the day, man, no matter what motherfuckers continue to say, bro, Luis Ortiz is maybe different than Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta talk about the mileage, and you don't know how Ortiz treat his body at 39 versus how Wilder treat his body at 39. Everybody's body is different. So you can't go and say, oh, look at Mayweather had a 20-year career, or look at Luis Ortiz, he had he fight until he's 39. Because that, I mean, everybody can't be Bernard Hopkins. That shit would be like, bam. You know, you don't know what type, and I ain't saying Deontay Wilder got no habits, but you don't know what type of habits he got. You know, you don't know what type of genetics he got. If I'm Deontay Wilder, man, real talk, in the next, and I said it, in the next 2 years, I'm done. I wouldn't even say 2 years. In 2 years, I'm done. I'm done. Really, the next calendar year, I want to be done at 35. But at the end of the day, like I said before, a lot of people care about what everybody else think. I'm one of them motherfuckers that let that shit go a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them dudes that let that shit go a long time ago. Like, dude, if you happy with what you done in life, or you happy with the work you do at work, I don't care about what Sue, Beth, Mary J, Bob, Steve, and Bill feel. I don't give a fuck what they think. If I'm happy and I come out the house and I'm dressed to impress and I'm happy what I got on, I don't give a fuck what the next motherfucker say. You know what I'm saying? Because the next motherfucker don't pay my bills. The next motherfucker ain't put the shoes on my feet. They ain't put the clothes on my back, and they ain't walked the mile that I walk. So I say that to say this: if it comes for Deontay Wilder, if it come down to Deontay Wilder, and you know he retired, you know what I'm saying, and he retire and be like, you know what, I did 51-0, and the Joshua fight didn't happen. It didn't fucking happen. And then Joshua, as soon as he retired, Joshua Super that WBC belt become undisputed. Man, I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that, bro. What's up, Ronnie Boy Fresh? Yeah, hey Ronnie Boy, I applied for credentials for Lippias and Peterson, so I'm gonna know something by my birthday. So I'll let you know if I'm coming down there. I got my shit queued up on Travelocity, so yeah, I'm gonna stay at the Crown Plaza Crystal Hotel if I come down there, bro. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm working. I'm working on it right now. I'm working on it. Every video you got 10 million views, but you still you still sign a recording video. Exactly, bro. If I was him, if I was him, oh, you down there in oh, that's Virginia? Okay, it's out 13 minutes away from the DC Armory. Oh, DJ7 for real. I don't come out of DC, man. I love DC, bro. I love DC. I love DC. DC is where it's at, bro. I'm definitely gonna bring me some money down there and give me some clothes and shit, man. I like shopping. Out of town. Everybody in Detroit, man. It's different shit. Now, CNJC said we have to remember when two black fighters fight, they split in the market. This is why Floyd fought Mexican fighters. It brought a whole another country in the ring equals the big bucks. I agree. I agree with that. You know, I agree with that. But at the same time, like I said before, it's no bigger market than white and black America. Black people put 1.5 trillion into the economy a year on bullshit. So if you're able to market this fight, if you're able to market the fights to white, if you're able to cross over to white fight fans and black fight fans, you won't need Mexican fight fans. You won't. But that's hard to do, to get people involved in those type of fights. That's why Conor McGregor and Floyd did so good. It wasn't about the people from Ireland. White people accept Conor McGregor for being white. They identify with Conor McGregor for being white. You know what I'm saying? They accept him for he accept him because he talked clear English. He might got that little Irish accent, but they accept him for being white. Yeah, if I get these credentials, I'm coming down. Yeah, that's just what it is. So Caleb Plant is more black. He got a black swagger about him. He got to be. I don't know what they're gonna do about him, but if he get more exposure and people see like, okay, it's a white boy that fight like that, they get behind Caleb Plant. He just need more exposure. He almost did 1 million views on FS1 when he beat Uzataki. That was a good fight. It's the best fight this year, in my opinion. I seen. I didn't see Humberto Soto beat Brios, but yeah, like I said before, Deontay Wilder, man, is in the championship rounds. He in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? He in the fourth quarter, and the decision right now, is gonna be the difference with Deontay Wilder being like securing his legacy, securing his financial future. Right now is the biggest critical time for Deontay Wilder. And if I'm looking at this and I'm Wilder and I open it up for questions real quick in a minute. If I'm looking at this from Deontay Wilder aspect, I'm looking at this as a two year thing right here. You know, I'm looking at this as like this is my last 2 year stretch run. You know what I'm saying? I wanna fight the best. I'm gonna get my mandatory out the way, you know, and then after that, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna do what I need to do. You said them taxes drop tomorrow, man. Boy, I seen I got 2 bars. I said, okay. I ain't doing shit spectacular with my shit. I'm my homeboy bringing me over a refrigerator. I need a new refrigerator and get a new couch. That's about it. So rest will be put up. I'm about to buy me a new truck, so rest will be put up. But yeah, I already spent my shit on Miles. He got everything he need now, so it'll just be about doubling shit up for him. And my girl, I just bought her a whole bunch of perfume yesterday. But yeah, that's no here, no there. But Deontay Wilder, when it come down to it, like he need a 2 year plan. If I after this Brazil fight, man, you know, I make the Anthony Joshua fight happen. I do what I have to do to make that fight happen. Um, that's just what it is. I compromise. I compromise. I don't go to the MGM. Fuck that. You don't hit shit on that one. I don't go to the casino but like a couple times a year to gamble. Oh, you gotta earn your rents, dog. I don't just give them out. Not on demand. You get one if you stick around long enough. Shit, Fred Jackson been around longer than you. He ain't got one. And Ronnie Neeson. I was gonna come to Texas, but I don't think I'm gonna come though. I'm gonna go down to DC. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go to the house that Jerry built. Yeah, but real talk is going to have to be for Deontay Wilder. It's going to have to be about his plan. He got to come up with a plan. You know, we got to come up with a plan. You know, even if he got to call the zone and Eddie Hearn, I would call them and be like, look here, man, I'm trying to make this fight happen. Jimmy J, smooth, live and direct. Salute, my brother. I'll be like, man, let's just make this shit happen. You know what? And really, for Wilder, it should be a 1 year plan, man. It should be Dominic Brazil, Joshua twice, and then if you want to close it out versus Tyson Fury, close it out. And I'm done. They not like I said before. Showtime is not going to offer Deontay Wilder a bag. What's so sad about it, and I think it's before some of y'all slid in. CC Dub, we said it as well. Is that Anthony Joshua had a deal with Showtime? You know, he had a deal with Showtime. Deontay Wilder never had a deal with Showtime. You know what I'm saying? They locked up. They had the rights to Anthony Joshua fight. Why didn't Deontay Wilder never have a deal? He put more asses on their television networks than Anthony Joshua did. You know, and that's sad. That's sad. It ain't like and look here and check how cheesy this shit out is too. It ain't like Deontay Wilder in his corner. I mean, Floyd Mayweather in Deontay Wilder corner. He over there helping Anthony Joshua out. So how can you be integral part of Premier Boxing Champions and you hating on Deontay Wilder? That's what you gotta look at, man. It's a lot of people in his own corner. It's a lot of people in his own corner that don't want to see him win. Golden Gloves, what's going on? That don't want to see him win. You know, that's when I start looking at it funny. I start looking at if Floyd got so much clout with Al Haymon, he got so much favor in Al Haymon. If he don't want me to win, do Al Haymon really want me to win? Deontay Wilder got to get out that slow mind thinking, man. Because at the end of the day, he got snakes in his own grass, man. He got snakes in his own grass. Real talk. He got snakes in his own grass. You know, them motherfuckers at PBC don't want to see him win. If they did, Espinoza say, "Oh man, he our top attraction. Let's sew him up so he won't go nowhere. So we can work with them to make those fights happen." They ain't did that. Why? Why? They gave Floyd Mayweather all that money. Why they can't get Deontay Wilder just 10% of that, 20% of that? Won't you guarantee me 3 fights? You know. So that's him. He got to go over there and get his own deal. He got to just, if I was him, man, I'd drop the fuck out of all them niggas, man. I'll drop Shelly Finkle. I'll drop Al Haymon. And you know, at the end of the day, he should know enough about the business to be able to move on and do what he need to do. Y'all seen that with LL and Ice Cube about to end up on a Me Too movement. Yeah, Handy said he was working on a deal with Steven Espinoza already. You know? So at the end of the day, I drop the fuck out of them. I sit them down and be like, look here, man, this is what I want for the Brazil fight. And after that, I don't want to make the AJ fight happen. If y'all can't deliver the AJ fight, I had an AJ fight signed and sealed and delivered. The contract, we had an agreement. We had signed as soon as he beat Big Baby Miller and I beat Brazil. That contract would be signed, sealed, and delivered. If they can't deliver me the AJ fight, man, and the money I want from Brazil, I move on. Wilder got the most prestigious belt. Let them tell it. No, they don't believe in him, Andre. They don't. They don't believe in him. They don't. And for Deontay Wilder, it's just time to make the best move for him. And it's hard when you go out there, you talk all this shit, and then you gotta go kiss up to Eddie Hearn. But he really ain't gotta go kiss up to Eddie Hearn. You know, he ain't gotta go kiss up to Eddie Hearn. All you gotta do is go to John Skipper and say, shit, this is what I want for the Joshua fight happen. You know, you send me the contract, I want 20 million, 25, 30 million for the fight to happen. Shit, for him, he can ask for 50 million because you gave Triple G 35. It ain't that he an unproven commodity. He a proven commodity. Deontay Wilder a proven commodity. It ain't that. It's just that, you know, Tyson Fury ain't no proven commodity. And neither is Anthony Joshua. But Tyson Fury got a United States deal. He not a proven commodity. Don't nobody know who Tyson Fury is. Tyson Fury is a born-ass fighter. You know, Terrence Crawford is a proven commodity. Why he ain't got more money? Why he ain't got a Triple G deal? His resume better than Triple G. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All these other proven commodities going around here that ain't getting paid. You can't tell me Jared Hurd ain't proven. Jared Hurd got one of the best resumes out there. He beat Lara. He beat Trout. He beat Tony Harrison. And this is with 35 amateur fights, 40 amateur fights. It's a lot of dudes that's more proven or just as proven as Deontay Wilder that ain't getting paid like him. That ain't getting paid. You know, and it's funny that they're all black. All black. Ain't nobody else moving a million viewerships on Showtime but Deontay Wilder. Not Adrian Broner. Not Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence never did it. Not when Adrian fought Mikey. None of them ever did that before. Only one that moved a million multiple times on Showtime was Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder put 15,000, 16,000 in the Barclays Center with Luis Ortiz in the garbage undercard going against another boxing show and a UFC show. It still put a million people on Showtime. No other fighter put a million on Showtime that I believe. But it's like they don't, like I said before. You got snakes in your own grass. You got knives in your own back from your own. You got your own people. You got friendly fire. He need to sit there and run his own show. It's as simple as that. Deontay Wilder can scrape the South and get Southern boxing talent. It's a ton of boxing talent that he can be scraping up. They might not be Roy Jones. They might not be the next Keith Thurman. They might not be the next Deontay Wilder. But he need to go ahead and just sew up the South and do boxing shows in the South. That's what I would do. If I'm Deontay Wilder, since I can't have my legacy Harold Tatum in boxing, if I can't get AJ, why not sew up your community? Why not have a whole bunch of bronze bomber boxing gyms going throughout the South? Why not start a Southern promotional company? You know, you got guys like Michael Williams Jr. You got a ton of guys that's in the Island Fights thing down in Pensacola, Florida. You got fighters in Alabama. He can do a great deal. Shut up, man. It's just these weird people, man. Yeah, it's a lot of weird people on the internet, man. Just go, man. You not want to hear. The South don't give a fuck about. Hey, man. You know, the South, it don't matter what the South give a fuck about because guess what? When football go off, what else they got to do? If you introduce them to a sport, you never know who you find in the South. They said the same thing about boxing. Look at Dallas, Texas. They produce Chris Bosh. They produce, I think, Gerald Green. They produce Miles Turner. They said the same thing about basketball in the South. The same thing. They said the same thing about soccer in Atlanta. And they filling the fucking stadium up to watch soccer. You can't just put that stigma on people and say, oh, they don't care about that. If you don't introduce them to it, then how they gonna know about it? If you don't introduce people, it's plenty of kids that just in the mindset of I want to play football. I want to play football. I want to play football. And don't even know they could be a great basketball player or a great swimmer or a great lacrosse player or a great soccer player. But if you don't never introduce them to shit like that, my bad, Gerald Green for H-Time, my fault. Same thing, Texas. You know what I'm saying? If you don't introduce them to nothing, then it's stupid. You just, oh man, they don't care about that shit. If you don't introduce them, you don't know shit. If you don't introduce them to shit, then how they know it? Then how they know if they good at it or not? And that's what's wrong with black people. All black motherfuckers think is we can hoop, we can shoot a jump shot, or sling a crack rock, or play football or some shit like that. But if you introduce black kids to lacrosse, you introduce little black kids to and show them lawyers and show them doctors and show them how much they make and how to entrepreneurship, you will have fucking more entrepreneurs. You will have more fucking soccer players. You will have more swimmers. You will have more lacrosse players. You will have more college kids and shit like that. People don't introduce their kids to nothing but fucking basketball, football, and Jordans. You don't introduce your kids to nothing. All they know is the same shit, hooping in the street, playing tag football in the street, wearing Jordans. They don't know shit. They ain't coach. They ain't got no culture introduced to no other culture. That's why when black kids hit the job market, they don't know how to sit there and take that bullshit and that fake ass that work interaction. You know, they don't know how to deal with that when your manager go get somebody else to tell you not to do something. And they just looking at it from the street aspect, like if you a real one, once you come, they don't know how to play the game. And that's what black people mindset, stop at the fence. We let a fence stop us. We let Donald Trump wall stop us. We let a wall stop us. It's the same shit. Single mothers think all their kids could do is shoot a jump shot or tackle and play football. That's it. Don't nobody try to do shit different and tell your kid to pick up a baseball bat or see if your kid want to be a lawyer. Nobody pushing their kids to be lawyers, doctors. Ain't nobody pushing their kids to really go to college and be something that's great and really make a lot of money. Ain't nobody pushing their kids to be Myron Rolle and go be a Rhodes Scholar and be a surgeon. They ain't pushing that shit because all you do is let your kids be raised by the TV. Your kids see love and hip hop, rap, jump shots, football, drug dealing, ratchetness on the TV, cartoons. That's it. That's it. That's it. And your kids think small because they ain't never been introduced to shit else. Just like your kids only eat McDonald's and shit, and you take them to a nice fancy ass hotel or so, or you take a hood rat to a nice fancy ass Ocean Prime, or you take her out to Texas de Brazil or some type of 5-star steakhouse, and the bitch trying to order French fries and a hamburger at a steakhouse. Fuck up out of here. Mindset small. Never been outside the hood. Never did nothing of elegance or value. And black people gotta get out that mindset. Ain't no too many black parents in the hood pushing their kids to be lawyers, to be doctors, to be surgeons and shit of that nature. Shit ain't even pushing them to be RNs and shit like that. Even if they ain't pushing them to be nothing, they just get in where you fit in at. If you can't hoop, then it's over with. You're gonna go work at Winn-Dixie or you're gonna work at Kroger's, you're gonna work at Walmart or some shit like that. Motherfuckers raise their kids to be pheasants. To be how you gonna push your kids to be a basketball player before I get off and go pick up mine? You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of here. These dudes is just some of the weirdest people on the internet, bro. YouTube really need to protect their creators better, man. You know, if a dude is blocked on certain channels, just abolish that dude account. You got to say your comment again, bro, because this shit moving fast. I can't read them all right now. This shit moving mad fast. Sorry, bro. I'll be reading more of them, but it's going fast. Do you keep up with amateur boxing programs? Yeah, to a certain extent. I don't keep up with them a lot, man. But I pay attention. I do pay attention to amateur boxing. But I take a few questions. Anybody got some questions? You know what I'm saying? I'll take some questions. You got questions, I'll take them. So y'all got any questions, boxing related or whatever related question it is, as long as it ain't no weirdo shit. He said Mexicans took all the blue collar jobs in Texas. Yeah, motherfuckers, man. All kids, even black parents don't push their kids to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about it is, I don't drink Coke or Pepsi. To be honest, I don't drink pop. I don't know the difference between the motherfuckers neither though. I used to like vanilla Coke back in the day. I remember they first came out with vanilla Coke in the 2000s. Man, we would go back and forth to the store to get vanilla Coke. I said BT Revolt TV should sign Wilder and market him to the black community, or TV One. You know, Complex, all types of motherfuckers can sign him. They can start him with his own podcast. All this money they throwing around the podcast game, Deontay Wilder should jump out in the podcast game. Nowadays they turning all the football and baseball fields into soccer fields. Niggas still ain't gonna play soccer. CJ, you going to cover Detroit Golden Gloves in April? Tickets like $5 to $10 entry. Tony Harrison will be there. Super bad. Nah. I might. I don't know. I be having a lot of shit going on, but I might. I got Xbox One. I might. You know, if you send me the information, I might show up. I really. I will be there as a spectator. I don't really cover boxing. The only reason I applied for the Lipiettes and the Peterson credentials because I want to see if I was gonna get in or not. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I applied for. I just want to see what they was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? They might deny me. They might accept. If they accept me, I'll go down there. If they deny me, I won't go. I don't want to go down there and cover nothing, but I end up covering it because I'm going down there. I was to see if Corey Lee was gonna go. Do you class Barashnik a duck if he don't fight? No, I don't call him a duck. You know, because a lot of them dudes weren't getting paid in the World Boxing Super Series tournament. You know what I'm saying? So they playing with your money. I don't classify him as a duck at all. If you waiting 2 or 3 weeks after, 2 or 3 weeks after a fight and you still ain't got paid, hell no, I'm considering on. No, I don't consider him a dud. I think Taylor probably would have beat him, but he had a chance to beat Taylor because Taylor don't move his head. That's the South word, LOL pop. Flame 124, I think Wilder on team. Damn, that shit moving fast. Give me a minute. What the fuck? Hold on 1 second. Somebody said, I think Wilder on team stopping him from getting deals. Yeah, probably so. You never know what he said. BET is owned by Viacom, who owns MTV. That's not happening. Yep, Viacom is shit. You know, him and KRS-One and Viacom. I walk by the Viacom building in New York, man. Viacom is hey, KRS-One and Viacom don't like each other. You know, KRS-One is a guy with a ton of integrity. If you don't like a guy with a ton of integrity, then when the Fury news first came out, I told Blue Blood Fury is ducking Wilder, and he and others was like, no, he's not. Nah, look, yeah, I didn't think he was ducking Wilder, but yeah, he was right. You know what I'm saying? D Hodges, what's going on? Did you see Spence and Mikey face off? No, I somebody told me they said like 2 days ago or Sunday it was. And I didn't see it on my schedule, man. It came on and I missed it. So no, man. I already know what's gonna happen in that fight. Mikey about to get he about to get the piss beat out of his ass. And that's just the only way it's about to go. Errol Spence looking like he on weight right now. Errol Spence looking lean. I was looking at Boxing Ego joint, and Errol Spence about to hurt Mikey, bro. Ain't no two ways around it. There's no money or sponsorship in amateur boxing. That's why U.S. amateurs is lacking lately. Yep, you got Mayweather walking around here. All these dudes walking around here. You know, they don't want to. They don't want to. They don't get back, bro. Boxers are very, very selfish. I got you, bro. I'll call Rico and see what they talking about. See what it's looking like this year. If it's worth your time, y'all go down there. He's getting paid. Boxing Killer TV. He getting paid. CJ. He's getting sued and stripped. It don't turn up and May. He don't turn up, man. Yep, you're right. You know, he got some type of obligation to Al Haymon boxing. You know what I'm saying? He got some obligations. You know, Al Haymon just ain't saying these dudes are promotional free agents. Al Haymon got some protection behind that shit. If Wilder money straight, I'll fucking retire. You know, I want to deal with this shit. If my money straight, I retire. If these niggas didn't give me what I wanted, man, I'd retire if I was Wilder. For what? I done made my bread. I done exceeded everybody's expectations, and everybody know the truth. Just like Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis, we know that Riddick Bowe didn't want to fight him, but it is what it is. Spence hurting him with body shots to the rear. I think it's gonna be a straight left down the pipe. Now, I'm just saying that just with no knowledge at all, because I ain't looked at no film like that. I watched a little bit. Mikey going to defeat Earl. UK. Yeah, you bring your ass right here. Don't change your name to nothing else. Keep your shit aside. Ooh, got the air ass. Because he about to beat the fuck out of Mikey Garcia. I'm telling you. Mikey Garcia about to get his ass with and they thought Errol Spence gonna take him lightly. Please, Errol Spence is about to decapitate that dude, man. Mikey Garcia is not good as a welterweight at all. I tell you that he wasn't good at 140. He was slow at 140 versus Lippiax. So you telling me he couldn't stop Lippiax or Broner, he gonna stop Errol Spence? No, he about to get fucking hurt. Rigondeaux versus Dog Boy. I got Rigondeaux, man. Dog Boy, man. He about to get his ass whooped by Nervantes anyway. Nervantes might can take Rigondeaux to school. That motherfucker can fight. I mean, money these celebrities invest in boxing, the more they can get out. True. I can't wait to see Spence versus Mikey roll out. People are gonna have some serious portions of crow to eat. I ain't gonna beat no crow. Spence about to beat the dog walking shit out his ass. And everybody gonna do is make excuses. Oh, Errol Spence was bigger than him, and Errol Spence was a 4-1 favorite. I'm already telling you what's gonna happen. He gonna get his ass whooped. I'm telling you that right now. Mikey Garcia's career not gonna be the same after this fight. He about to get fucking stumped in the ground. Like Kurt Franklin stay stumped. Luis Ortiz fight this weekend. I think that's next weekend, brother. March 2nd. Who would you would you turn pro in boxing for $150 per fight against a Mexican taxi driver? Not for the $150. That taxi driver might whoop my ass. What they say, Tijuana bums, when they talking about Chavez Senior, they said them bums was tough. I think Larry Merchant said those were some tough taxi drivers. Those are some tough taxi. Not for no $150, man. I can go make $150 right now. I can make that in like a minute. What's next for Danny Garcia after he wins in April? He might rematch Sean Porter. I think it's going 12, i.e. Crow. It ain't going 12, bro. That shit ain't going. I promise you that fight ain't going 12, bro. I promise you. I promise you that ain't going 12. I promise you, bro. I don't think it's getting out of 4. But I promise you. If Peterson couldn't take that ass whooping, Mikey Garcia not taking that ass whooping. And Peterson got a way better resume than Mikey Garcia. Peterson resume shit on Mikey Garcia. And I'm not sure that Mikey Garcia will beat Peterson at 140 pounds. Peterson at his best, I'm not sure he beat Mikey Garcia. I mean, Mikey Garcia beat Peterson at his best. Real talk. I'm not sure that Mikey Garcia beat Amir Khan at 140 at his best. I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Peterson, he fought Khan, Victor Ortiz, Matisse, Timothy Bradley at 140. Peterson had a hell of a resume at 140. Peterson probably beat Mikey Garcia at 140, bro. That's how much they pay in Tijuana to turn pro, though. Yeah, I'm good, bro. 150 ain't gonna do shit, man. I can't even get on that express shit they got in Tijuana. What's that little express thing they got where you pay like $50? Well, I think it is on like $50-$60. You get on the train in Tijuana, and you drink liquor, and you party on the train all day. You don't come back to the nighttime. What's the name of that shit in Tijuana? Kell Brook got fucked up, so then Mikey got a chance. Man, I'm telling you, man. The way that nigga had beat the shit out of Lamont Peterson, man, Mikey Garcia gonna get it. Man, Mikey Garcia not gonna take that ass when Peterson got. I don't think Peterson gonna beat Lippiax. Man, Peterson gonna beat the fuck out of Lippiax. You see Lippiax, he lost to Bonet. Lippiax lost to Bonet. Did you not see that? Peterson still got enough in the tank to beat fucking Lippiax, bro. Lippiax got beat by nobody, bro. He got beat by no Bonet. What are your thoughts on Troy King? He got his eye injured fighting a Mexican taxi driver. I don't know. I don't know about him fighting. I seen him cover his amateur fights. It happens. Shit, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know, anything can happen. Shit, Darnell Boone dropped motherfucking Andre Ward. Darnell Boone knocked out motherfucking Adonis Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. You doing another boxing chat later? Probably not. I'm tired of the motherfucker. I might wake up and do something. What weight division would you be fighting? I'm a heavyweight, nigga. Motherfucker say, remember they said Fred say T Street is 6'4", 240 pounds, and people say somebody was like, you said you was gonna put like nigga, I'm bigger than T Street. I was just doing pull-ups at the park. I was taking Miles to where the fuck he go? That's a good question. My dog, he gone somewhere. He probably sleep in the bed. I was doing pull-ups at the park earlier with Miles. We was he got a little workout gym at the park up the street on Lasher at Crowell. I was still doing pull-ups. I ain't lifting in like a month or two. I was just pulling up, doing dips and shit. I felt good. It was cold in a motherfucker. Yeah, every time you do something in the cold, you feel that shit. I feel that shit in my bones. Robert Garcia gonna throw in the towel. You ain't gonna lie. Big G gonna throw in the towel. Even if you a local bum, they should be giving you 100 a round. You ain't lying, bro. You should be getting a little bit more than that. You can't even go buy the bar out with 150 after a fight. You ain't even got enough to get your prescription without insurance. I see Pacquiao taking that Thurman fight, and that Pacquiao will retire before fighting Spence. He ain't gonna fight Thurman. He gonna retire. You see how they said Floyd was they coming out now saying that him and Floyd agreed to take painkillers, and Floyd got a painkiller and then allow Pacquiao to take one. Freddie Roach is shit, bro. Freddie Roach is a shitty ass person. Who would you fight in a boxing match? Paulie Malignaggi or Dog Boy? I'll take Paulie because that motherfucker can't punch. Dog Boy probably punch harder than Paulie right now. Hey, why you hide El Tino? He good, bro. He good, bro. Yeah, don't hide him, dog. He good. He good. He good. He good. He good. He good. He good, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he good, bro. Don't do that, man. He cool. He cool. He changed his name up a little bit. But yeah. I got about 3 more minutes. What else y'all got? Oh, pocket down. Oh, he didn't mean to do that. Yeah, shit happened. Shit happened. Miller has hired Du Bois for sparring. He might knock him out. I remember Dane Du Bois had blacked Alexander Povetkin eye. He might beat the fuck out of Big Baby. Big Baby may not make it to his fight. Big Baby probably not gonna make it to his fight. Fucking around with Du Bois. You think Castano can be a spoiler in the division? Yeah. I've been said that Castano was a good fighter. He beat Derevchenko in the World Series of Boxing. Derevchenko was 23-1, and he was only like 2-0. He could beat Lara. That'd be a good fight. But he ain't been that much spectacular since he been pro. He had a couple. I think he had a tough fight with Michael Soar over there in France or some shit like that. But he beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. Who would you fight first, Tyson or Foreman? Neither. Neither. Hey, I'll do that shit that dude did against FA and Jobway. Both of them up. I'll probably fight Foreman first because he's slower. I could probably evade Foreman for a little bit. Mike Tyson was just, man, that motherfucker was fast, quick, all that shit. Yeah, I gotta do some draft homework, man. I was watching today. I can't wait till the combine, bro. I don't even know what Camel Rush is, bro, or none of that shit is. So I ain't a big beer or a liquor drinker, man. Keep taking the knee. Oh yeah, I'm doing that shit that one nigga did versus the FN Jobway. Straight up. Mike Tyson wasn't to be played with, bro. The Foreman that fought out, he still was slow. he still was slow. Hey man, if you ain't never if y'all ain't never seen George Foreman and Joe Frazier won, dog, man, go watch that fight, dog. That's an instant classic, bro. That motherfucking George Foreman was hitting Joe Frazier so hard, he was lifting him off the canvas. You know what I'm saying? He was lifting, George Foreman was lifting Frazier off the canvas. And you got to remember, Joe Frazier had some of the dopest head movement in his day. You know what I'm saying? And George Foreman, every time he touched Joe Frazier whole body, his feet legitimately lift off the canvas. Like that motherfucker was jump roping, bro. Was jump roping. From time to time, I still go back and watch that fight, bro. Go if y'all ain't seen that, they fought twice. And George Foreman won both of them. But the first fight was way more devastating than the second fight. You know what I'm saying? Go watch Foreman and Frazier. I'm telling y'all. The first one, watch both of them. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have a lot of respect for Joe Frazier because Wouldn't nobody in their right mind get back in that motherfucker with George Foreman after that. Nobody was fighting George Foreman after that. These motherfuckers would have took that ass whooping that Joe Frazier took against George Foreman. They would have retired. Real talk. They would have retired, bro. They would have quit boxing these sissies today. Joe Frazier came back and still fought Ali and fought Foreman again. You know, like I said, man, that shit crazy. Chris Ray, salute. These dudes some cowards. Joe Frazier got his ass whooped and still fought George Foreman again. Make sure it's a 3 knockdown, and I'm tapping right on the floor. Who would you do a celebrity YouTube boxing match with? Call out. None of these niggas for what? And if I'm making that type of money KSI and Logan making, any of these niggas can get it because we gonna get paid. Any of these niggas can get it. I don't have no hatred towards none of these niggas, man, to be honest. You know, I don't have no hatred towards nobody, man. Life too short for that. I don't know these niggas personally. So I don't have no ill will towards nobody. I just hate the niggas that be talking that fake ass shit though, man. These fake ass boxing niggas, man, that's just exploiting the culture. But it's my personal opinion. I don't hate none of these dudes. A lot of these motherfuckers might hate me, but how you hate me, you don't know me. You just know my channel. I don't have no ill will, but we making that money. We making that money. I'm fighting any of these niggas. I don't give a fuck who they is. We could do MMA, we could do street fighting. We getting, man, what they got, like 10, 15 a piece? You know what I'm saying? We getting paid. You know what I'm saying? We getting paid. Oh, you talking about casual boxing talk? Man, that nigga, man. He used to give me every time, bro. He'd give me every time and don't be talking about shit. Hold on, my mom's calling. She don't probably want shit no way. Yo, give me a minute. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, she didn't want shit. 17,000 wild boy. Oh yeah, I'm coming up. I'm coming up. Would you fight FM Job Day for $1,000? Like, goddamn, you shortchanging? Hell no, 1,000 ain't gonna do shit for me right now. Shit, now if you tell me I fight Effie and Job Way for some of these badass celebrity bitches, hell yeah, I'll fight them for some pussy over $1,000. Shit, well, what me and Miles gonna do with $1,000? But Miles, what we gonna do with $1,000, bro? You ain't gonna do shit. Are you a fan of? Yeah, I don't watch the Boxing Voice as much as I used to. I used to watch that shit tough when they had Vic, Beeb, and I don't know a lot of people he got on there now. But when he had his first crew, or the crew I remember, Vic, Beeb, and Stuart Little used to show. Stuart Little used to call in. That show was hotter than shit they got now. They shit now. I just don't. No, there's no offense to Ness. I like Ness, but I don't like they. I don't like some of the niggas they got on there now. But I ain't really got a chance to really form that rapport with them. But the dude Shine, he suck. And then you got the brother that got the list. I just can't get with him, bro. I miss when he had Vic, and I'll be watching Beeb channel. Beeb was funny as fuck, man. He did pull some sucker shit though, but that's Beeb funny as fuck, man. I support the Ness movement. That's a good dude, man, for the most part. 1,000 not gonna get you brain. You ain't lying, bro. I need 100 million to fight Foreman. It takes hard to get in the ring with a monster. You ain't lying, bro. I'm gonna fight him, man. George Foreman was a specimen, bro. George Foreman was a specimen. Motherfuckers like motherfuckers talk about Will Chamberlain. Will Chamberlain was strong as hell. No, I don't watch him. Hell no, I don't watch him no more. But you know, it is what it is. I don't. I really don't. I don't watch a lot of motherfuckers no more, man. I stick to the same script, bro. I stick to um, Ego, Deontay, and World Breaker, Kurt Sugar, them, Cali, Carl Burrell, CB Sport. I watch them, but Shaka Waka Boxing Talk, she dope. You know, but I don't be watching a lot of dudes no more. A lot of certain dudes, man. I don't really have time. But I watch the Boxing Boy still. Deontay, he be still doing videos. But he opened up a restaurant in Thailand. You know, he opened up a hotel restaurant in Thailand. He posted them start working on his restaurant in Thailand over there, in the Philippines, excuse me. I think it was. So he posted a video on YouTube on Facebook. Check his Facebook page out. He got a video of his restaurant hotel in the Philippines. So yeah. Or Thailand, my bad. It was one of the two. So yeah. Yeah, I watched Boxing with ADE. Yeah, I watched Boxing Wave too. Boxing Wave, one of the first dudes I started watching. I don't comment in people section. Oh, I don't watch ES News, Pheno Boxing. Oh, girl, fine. So I'm watch that every time. Every time I watch Pheno Boxing, me and Miles be looking at them. Tell him, Miles, we be looking at them titties. Let me stop. Wilder versus Derrick Lewis. Yeah, you ain't lying. That should be funny as fuck. Derrick Lewis said my balls is hot. That nigga say my balls was hot. Nigga, I was dying after that fight, bro. I think I was some McGregor Khabib shit, man. That shit was funny as hell, bro. I only fuck with your channel and Cali. That's it as far as channels. Yeah, I like Boxing Ego, man. I don't comment on Boxing Ego shit though. You know what I'm saying? I don't comment on nobody's shit no more, bro. Or I really never really did. I just like watching, bro. But I watch a lot of channels that talk about shit in the streets too, like Al Prophet, this other channel, Info Minds, and I watch other dude, man. I find myself watching more of their channels than the boxing shit because everything is regurgitated. King Earner from New York, I watch his shit. I be watching they shit more than anything. I watch Carasino shit sometimes. Who else? I Smoke Hip Hop. I like his channel. Town. I always listen to Town Business channel. But basically, I don't really listen to boxing channels like that. You know, I don't listen to boxing channels like that, man. Because everybody got the same shit. You know, everybody talk about the same shit. All them niggas, man. C Dub talking about they talk about the same shit all day. I ain't got time for that shit. I be watching other shit, man. I be watching documentaries and I just catch other shit now, man. This boxing shit is just mad redundant. Our Prophet is sick. Yeah, his shit is super dope. Oh yeah, Boxing with ADE. I watch his channel. That's about in BTW Sports. Ingram, I watch Ingram channel. It might be some more UK channels I watch, but I know the two I watch. Oh, Breaking Bad. I don't watch The Walking Dead. Only zombie apocalypse shit I like is what's that show we watch, Miles? Zombieland. That's the only one I like. But yeah, let me tell up out of here, man. I gotta get my daughter from volleyball practice. Appreciate everybody for checking in. I might come back and do something else, man, later, but we gone.